Alright, this is a product review of this canvas. I call it a bean bag. It could be called a sandbag. This is known for, to be used in Kung Fu. This is not boxing. Boxing is known to use gloves and speed bags, but Kung Fu is known to be, basically for the street combat. So we don't really use gloves. We build up our fists to get stronger. And the way that we do this is we hit, sandbags like this. So what you do is just keep hitting it to build up the fist. Now it's put against the wall. I do highly recommend it because it's easy to install. It's more difficult, it's a lot more difficult to install like a heavy bag, like that's weighing, that you have to put to the ceiling. That's a lot harder to install. Also, the bob dummy costs a lot more money, and really I kind of like this more than the bob dummy because it really gives you some strong foundation to hit on. Because when you're hitting against the sandbag and you're hitting against the wall, it doesn't move, but the bob dummy is just moving everywhere, and it's not stable. It's not helping you build your fists, and it's just, I prefer this more. It's cost effective. All you gotta do is basically hang it against the wall. If you could, you want to find the stud and then hang it against the stud. If you can't, then basically I would recommend to make sure that you have the anchors. Install the anchors and then put the nails in there and you just hang it up. Now there's different kinds where it's just one square. I would recommend that one because it's just easier, just one square. I ended up getting like the 3 square one, but I don't really even use the bottom one or the top one. I just use the middle one. I don't really feel that you even need to put the sandbags in the lower one or the top one. You just focus on one side for me. It puts less weight onto the sand, into the whole thing as a unit, so that it doesn't weigh down on the screws too much. Because if I fill this up with sand, and then this one, and then this one, it'd be so much weight that it could just drag the whole thing down. So I like to just put it in the center, and then just basically hit to the center. Basically, I highly recommend it because it really doesn't cost that much money. This thing right here might cost about, I don't know, maybe $20, $30, something like that. And then you just fill it up with beans. They use mung beans for this. But where I got it from is I got it from this company right here. They call it Iron Dow, and then the website is tigerclaw.com. Basically, I just bought this, like a few of these, and I just put it in here, and that's all I had to do. And then now I can hit it against the wall. Now, if you just buy this, you got to put it against the ground, and really, I don't really like that because when we're defending ourselves, we're pretty much be standing up, and we got to defend ourselves standing up. And it just feels just so much better when you're standing and punching, opposed to just like kneeling over to the ground. So I like to have it against the wall, and pretty much just hit it to build up those fists. Very cost effective, easy to install. The only thing is, unlike the heavy bag with the bob dummy, you could kick it and things like that. But this one you can't really kick. This is more just for your fists. You can also use your elbows to develop your elbows. Okay. And obviously like palm strikes, panther fists, regular fists. So I really do recommend this one. I mean, obviously if you can, you want to try to get everything. Heavy bag, bob dummy, this one, wooden dummy. Those would be like some excellent training equipment. Even some focus mitts if you like to do that. But if you don't have anything and you want to look for the least expensive way to do it, then this would be an option. But another option also is like, even if you don't even have that, you can just hit. Just hit the wall. That's the most cost effective, just hitting the wall with your fists. But if you want to get something like this, it's just something that I do recommend too.